Why can't I be Becky with the good hair? Not today. Okay. Goodbye now.
It's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die. Cause I got me for life.
Hi YouTube, so today I figured I would film a first impressions video, and that's why my makeup is kind of crazy right now. I'm also in the middle of doing an eye tutorial, but I really wanted to try out this foundation that I just picked up, the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I have mine in the color 01 Creamy Vanilla, very pale. That's the palest color that you can get by them. First impression right off the bat, they don't have that great of a color range, I didn't think. This is kind of not that light, I thought, and this is the lightest that they have. So keep that in mind when you go. It's kind of hard to find your perfect shade. This is the one I picked up. I think this will be really good for me, but anyway, I just kind of wanted to film this and let you know what I think, so I'll hop right into it. So for starters, I already moisturized and primed my face like I normally would. Well, sometimes I don't always use primer, but I figured since I'm doing a first impression, I should probably use it, so I used the Smashbox Photo Ready Photo Finish, the clear one, primer. And for moisturizer, I used the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizer. It's the same one I use every day. So I guess I'll just get right into it, and I'm just going to take a headband and pull my hair back out of my face because I tend to get makeup all over me when I do this kinds of stuff. Alright, so I'm going to use a beauty blender to apply this, but I'm just going to squirt like, I guess I'll start with one pump because that seems like a lot. For starters, this was really thick coming out of the tube, or the bottle, I'm sorry. I am a little bit broken out right now. It does say it's medium to full coverage, so I'd like to see just how full I can get this. I do apply my makeup pretty strangely. This is how I always do it. I just like to, maybe like a half pump more. Like that much more, if you can see, like that much more I'm gonna put on my face, just in areas where I normally would put it. Yeah, so this will probably last me a really long time because this is a lot of product that I have on my face right now. I normally do not wear this much. So I'm just going to use my Nude Beauty Blender to blend it out. I have a mirror right here, so if I'm looking down, that's why, just to get a better feel. So for my Beauty Blender, I just dab this all over my face. I don't know why I'm whispering, sorry. It's really easy to blend across my skin with the Beauty Blender. Wow. It's definitely full coverage, but it doesn't feel like weird on my skin. I kind of covered, like, not completely, like I can still see stuff up here on my cheek, but did a pretty good job at covering. I don't know if you can tell. And it's kind of like blending into my skin nicely. It's not really sitting there. Wow, I really like this. Oh my god. It reminds me a lot, not the feel of it, because it definitely feels a little bit different, but of the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I think it kind of looks like that on the skin. I never tried the Ultra HD one. Let me know in the comments if you like that one. After I filmed the Ride or Die tag, I'm going to put a little bit more on, just to use this like as a concealer as well, because I can still see a few spots that I'm not particularly in love with. But anyway, after last week's video I was like, that's not my ride or die foundation. Like, I love it. It's definitely like my ride or die right now, but if I found something better, I would ditch that in a second. And I think I already like this one better. Definitely like that one, like the way it feels. It's definitely lighter than this one. This one's a little bit heavier. But for when I have like bad skin like I do right now, a little breakout, this one's definitely, this just looks really good. I'm really impressed with this so far. Yeah. Wow, it like really blended pretty well into my skin. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my under eye concealer, which is the Maybelline Fit Me in the color Fair, to see how this layers over top. Now it's definitely appearing like I have like flawless looking skin on camera, but I don't. Cameras lie. Just check out my Instagram. Just kidding. Yeah, so, I can still kind of see a blemish up there, but not real. Like, that's kind of like unable to be covered. I think once I have my setting powder and everything on, that'll kind of look a lot better. I'm gonna blend it down my neck a little bit better because I'm just realizing now that by the way, this color match is probably the best color match I've had with any foundation ever. So I take back everything I said about not being able to find your perfect shade. And I got it from Walmart. It was like $8, like really cheap. So not as cheap as the Maybelline Fit Me, but for that extra dollar. But it's less expensive than my other favorite foundation, which is the L'Oreal Lumi foundation. And I don't know how I feel about that foundation anymore. It is not that good at covering anything. I feel like it accentuates my pores almost. But wow, I really like this. I'm just gonna take a little bit more concealer. I have a blemish right here that it's like just not covering, but I don't think it's gonna be covered. Just one of those really irritable ones. So right now I really, really, really like the finish. I think it blended in super nice. Yeah, I don't have any complaints about it so far. I'm gonna go set my makeup and come back in and really show you how I feel about it. So here you can kind of get a better shot of how this foundation applied. I think it looks really flawless on the skin. Like, it's super full coverage and I really love it. Alright, so I'm back and I applied the rest of my makeup. I applied the rest of my eye makeup, my lipstick, my contour, bronzer, and blush, and my highlight. I did all of the same things that I normally do. I used the Steel blush, the Laura Mercier setting powder, it's all the same stuff that I use every day, the Too Faced bronzer, literally the same stuff I use every single day of my life. And I have to say, I didn't think I was gonna like this foundation. I kind of just saw it all over YouTube and I was like, you know what, let me try that out. But I really like it. I think it's really full coverage, but without being heavy on my face. I really don't like that feeling, like I said earlier. Not into it, but it really doesn't feel heavy. Honestly, it feels just like my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, but with full coverage on my face. So I really, really, really like that. I think it looks really nice. And I think this is going to be a new favorite of mine, to be honest. I'll let you know in my next video how it wore throughout the day, but I don't think this is going anywhere at all, really. Alright, well, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.